Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, grab yourself a cold beer and prepare yourself to listen to the worst podcast ever to come out of upstate New York. It's the Tuesday Night Tank Show. And now, here's your hosts, Mark H. Delfs and Bill Dr. Seuss.
Very nice. Hope you're proud of yourself.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm really proud.
Oh, my God. Welcome once again to the Tuesday Night Tank Show for Tuesday, August 4th, broadcasting live on Ustream.tv every week at 10:41 p.m. Eastern Time. That's a new record. What?
It's like the headphones dropping. You hear like the...
Thank you. As always, as you can hear, the lovely Dr. Seuss is joining us via Skype. Not for long, because Skype will be gone soon, but as we have him, we'll
I think
enjoy
we should
it.
buy Skype.
I think we should.
I have $37.
I would do it.
And you probably got at least $50, I would guess.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about buying Skype. So there he is, Dr. Seuss from lovely
Buy Skype, we're going to rename it Skippy.
Lovely Mechanicville, New York. Downtown area.
Not the metropolis part.
And myself, the TNT Shark. My middle name is Rodriguez. And this is show number 26. And past episodes can be found on the
iTunes Music Corner Store.
Thank you.
For $1.99 each.
No, they're free. You can buy them for free. There's no currency involved.
You treat them for buy.
You can get them for free always at the iTunes Podcast Store.
.org.
So there you go. So here we are. We've taken 3 weeks off for various reasons.
Do you want to explain to these podcast listeners that all one of them who have downloaded the show, what has happened? I mean, it is summertime. We do have vacation. You actually used up all your vacation time, so I'm not going to be able to give you another vacation time until next year.
All right. Well, was that one? Wait, what was the first week? Why was I?
The first week is when I got attacked by a bear at camp.
Oh, that's right. You were at camp. I'm sorry. That was your vacation because I had the vacation the week before.
Right.
And then you went on vacation, so we lost you that time. I'm not going to do a show by myself. So there was the first week. Then the second week...
I actually tried getting back, but by the time we got unpacked, it was way too late.
Yeah, I said, no, don't bother. It's too ridiculous. Then the second week, was it me or you?
It was you because you had the sweaty kids.
All right, I had the sick... No, I thought that was the latest week was the sick kids.
The latest week. The first week was you were on vacation. Second week, I was on vacation. And then last week, your kids were dead.
Yeah, my kids were... One kid was really, like, almost hospital sick, so we had to stop the show. She's fine now. Everything's fine. Next day she was perfectly fine. But that was it. So here we are 3 weeks later.
So, it's actually last year we had a summertime shutdown as well. So a couple weeks off, and, we refunded all your money. So, Tybee guy, you can use that extra cash to buy yourself onto.
We had to cancel all the special guests we had lined up for these last 3 weeks, too. You want to tell all the people?
We had Chris Perillo and Ponzi Perillo, but they got divorced.
Yeah, we lost them. Who else did we lose as special guests that we were going to
Rachel Babel and her boobs.
Yeah, she won't come on anymore. She hates us. Who else did we lose? There were also, every week we lost somebody.
Sarazim, he quit.
No. Sarazim had a baby. So congratulations to Sarazim, who's not here right now. But he had a baby and he had a birthday today. Or yesterday or someday. I don't know. I don't even read Facebook anymore. I have no idea. So a lot's been going on. But here we are. And I just lost Dr. Seuss. So I'm just going to pause and I will come right back in 5 seconds. And we're back. After a quick commercial break. I just got dumped by Roadrunner. They hate me. So here we are. We're back again. Where did we leave off? It's back to you.
We were talking about how your internet connection sucks.
It does. And you made me get it. So it sucks, because you totally made me get Roadrunner and it sucks. What is this dumb show about? So we can get this.
The Tuesday Night Tank Show is an alcohol-fueled show with 2 hosts, a bunch of dumb stories, and always the most important thing, our classy chat room.
Yes. You want to read the names like you always do so lovely?
I would love to read all 4 names. We have Snake Eyes 1123, Malt the Flame, IRAI, Excalibur 2K4, E Fubar, Bowler Forever, Jimmy Mac, Fireman 17, Tybee Guy, Rachel Boobs, Babel, Paradox, Oh Lord Amen, Eco Fan, otherwise known as JD, Oh Lord Amen, Eco Fan again, and Cool Dude, something or other, and there's duplicates we don't really, we have like 5 viewers and there's a bunch of duplicates for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Who cares?
There's like people growing. There's like people I've read are suddenly, there's viewers that are now suddenly moderators, so they were in there twice.
So you have a lot of stories, I'm guessing, because I know I do.
I have a ton of
And
stories.
we'll never get through them all.
Now,
But that's okay.
the first thing we have to tell them is, we were talking about why we were off. We were sick kids and everything else. I have to tell you about my Techie Gal's there as well, and her boobs. So we have lots of boobs in the chat room. So we had 3 weeks off, vacation, sick kid. But while I was on my vacation, I had a very interesting thing happen. While we were camping, where we camped up in the middle of the Adirondacks, they always tell you that there's bears. Bears.
I've seen
right?
them. They have them.
And we'd never seen the bears. We were like, okay, bears. Well, we were sitting there, and the guy that across the street from us, who I've become a friend with, he says to me, he goes, hey, guys, want to let you know there's a bear that just walked by our campground. So we're like, oh, all right, whatever. So we're sitting there. We had our dinner. We're sitting there. And all of a sudden, it's late. It's like 11:30 at night. And Tammy's sitting there. She turns around. She goes, oh, my God, there's the bear. He's right there. So we turn around, and there was this little bear. Long story short, the bear kept coming back. The following night, we find that the bear is over in a different one.
Yeah.
A different campground. We go down there, and it's an enormous bear. So I took a bunch of pictures of it and put it on Facebook. So
how big was the bear?
It was probably about 7 feet long and probably over 200 and 300 pounds.
Huh.
Easily.
It sounds like Junkyard Dog, if you really tell you the truth.
It could have been Junkyard Dog.
Cool. So did it attack you? Did it eat your food? I mean, is that it?
It ate a pound of Twizzlers all to itself.
Really?
And all the pictures that I took, it found a bag of Twizzlers and mauled it. That was about it.
We've stayed at that same exact campground. I'm guessing it's the same one, right?
Yeah.
It's the old place.
But
yeah.
we were much we were in the southern part when we went there. We were much north. We're actually thinking of going out again sometime at the end of September.
We went too with the girls, and we had the same bear experience. We had to lock ourselves in the cabin. Did you get a cabin this time?
Yeah.
We had to lock ourselves in there because we were so goddamn scared of the bear.
See, the thing is, I wasn't scared. I just went out there with my camera. I was about a foot and a half away from it. And I took pictures of it. And you can verify it. You saw the pictures on Facebook. I was very close.
I was there. I saw that. It was probably the same fucking bear that I saw.
The bear just doesn't care.
I want no part of it. I'm going to the Caribbean. I can't stand the bears, so I'm going to Jamaica or something.
So we're going back there in the fall, do some fall camping, and you're coming with me.
No, we're not. Would you like to do the first story? The inaugural? I can't even say that. Inaugural.
Well, I have so many stories. I can't think of what would be the first one. I'm going to go back to way back. I'm going to go way back. There's been so many that we've missed. This is one that I thought was interesting. This might be a product of the week.
Yep. Oh,
and
sorry.
Since you didn't play hockey, okay?
I don't play anything.
Well, why would I say hockey? You didn't play sports.
No,
and you
nothing.
certainly didn't play football.
No.
But when you played football, you only had a couple guys, so you couldn't just like rush the quarterback. You had to count. You had to count in Mississippi's. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And we used to say you had to do like 30 Mississippis or 10 Mississippis before you could rush football, the quarterback. So this clock actually counts down to you in Mississippis.
Really? So Fireman 17 must have this on his wall.
And I started this, and then I started thinking like, is this the kind of clock that they have down in where Ieli lives in Mississippi?
In Mississippi, I'm sure. I know that's what the fuck they have down there. That's all they have.
The whole entire clock is like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4
Does it
Mississippi.
run on battery power or does it plug in?
Yeah.
Like, how do we get this thing? How much is it? How much is it going to fucking cost me?
I don't know. Does it say how much it costs?
So it's not soccer, right? It's actual football.
Well, it's $100.
Oh, that's a lot of money for that. I don't know. It's too much money for me. I'm a big football fan and everything, but I don't think I can spend that kind of money on that kind of thing. So, I hope you're using your
I just thought it was funny. It was interesting because when we used to play pickup football, all the guys would get together, and there'd be like 3 guys in the front, 3 guys on the other side, and we would be like, all right, 15 Mississippis. And you had to count 15, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippis, before you could actually start to rush the line in football. Something that you have no idea.
I hope you're using your bad stories first. Is that what's going on here?
That's a great story.
Speaking about great stories, I'm gonna do more headlines than anything because we've got so many stories to get through. I'm just gonna probably do a lot of headlines just to get through them all. Starting with this one, And you're going to love this story. This is all me. Longer life for milk drinkers, study suggests. Drinking milk can lessen the chances.
This story's stupid when you even sent it.
Listen. Drinking milk can lessen the chances of dying from illnesses such as coronary heart disease and stroke by up to 15 to 20%.
What's the caveat of that? They have to drink skim milk. They can't. If you drink whole milk,
this isn't whole milk. This is 1%. So I'm pretty close.
You're dead.
In recent times, milk has been portrayed by the media as an unhealthy food, but I portray it as a very healthy food every week right here on Tuesday Night Tech Show, mixed with Kahlua. That's my drink of choice, if you know me. So I will be living to be 137 years old.
With your milk and my Revestol from all the wine that I drink, we'll be 189
We're going to be like walking fucking, what are those mummy things in Egypt?
Right.
We're going to be walking mummies. My teeth are going to be built out of like carbonite by the time I'm done drinking all the milk I drink. I mean, really.
And I have so many antioxidants from all the tea and wine that I drink that I always look like 32.
We're going to be Superman. We're going to be literally Superman. Me and you with the capes.
Or we'll die like next year.
Don't forget show titles, everybody. We need show titles. So if you hear something funny, or pretty much nothing is ever funny here, but if you do hear something remotely funny, give us a show title in the chat room so I can.
So this is an interesting. This is another kind of
bad story. Good, go get
it
out of the way.
But it's an interesting idea. This is a toilet made from poop.
Toilet made from human poop.
Yes, and there's not a whole lot about it. It's just a toilet, and the idea behind the Luwat waterless toilet system is that the outside of the toilet is actually made out of poo. Huh. So they take poop and they kind of squish it together, and they make it really hard, and they made this toilet out of poop. So you're pooping in a toilet made out of.
What does it look
poop.
like? Does it look brown, or it's
brown? It's brown, and then if you actually look real close, and they started this thing. They started doing like they have like a deer's head, and they had these. They started trying to figure out how can we mold things with compressed poopy. And, they made all these little trinkets. And they said, why don't we make a whole fucking toilet out of poop? And so if you look at it, you can see, and it's not human poop. It's actually, deer poop and stuff. But you can actually see, the stuff they eat inside there.
That's kind of gross, actually.
Yeah, there's a deer head made of poop. There's actually a 12-sided die made out of poop.
What's that little cushion on the back of the toilet? Is that like you can sit back and relax? I like that. That's the best part of the story right there. What is that thing? Look at the picture. What's that thing on the back? It looks like a little backrest.
Oh, I don't know. It almost looks like the way that you flush it. Like when you're done, you lean back.
A flush. Okay, yeah, I guess I could see that. I thought it was a little backrest. You can just lean back, put your feet up, and really, really let the shit fly. All right, I'll give you a little bit on that one. It was way better than the football story. I'll tell you.
Yeah, anything related to sport if you're homosexual.
Sticking with the alcohol theme for a while. Again, I'm doing headlines because I got too many fucking stories. But red wine increases a woman's sexual desire. I speak from firsthand experience. I go to the fucking liquor store every week, and what I do first is I buy my big bottle of Kahlua, and I always buy my wife a bottle of red wine every week.
I think the real truth of this is that any type of alcohol does that.
You really think so? I don't know,
yep.
Because she gets red wine in her, man. She's a different person.
I think if you got a white wine or
no,
ready wine,
I don't agree because she drinks vodka and she's a different person when she drinks vodka versus red wine. I don't know why. And she won't drink white wine. I can't drink red wine. She only drinks red. So I always buy her I buy like a garbage can size of red wine, and I bring it into the house. Yeah, and I just put it right next to the bed, and I just pipe it right into her bloodstream when she's sleeping. So.
She wakes up.
Yeah, exactly. She wakes up like 47 times a night, so I'm doing very well over here. So there you go, man. Bring a big bottle of wine on your next date. Techie gal. There you go. Voska. Is that a show title by itself? I don't know. Voska. V-O-S-K. I'll take it, but that's dumb. That's the White Russians kicking in right there. Go ahead, Dr. Seuss. It's back to you. I'm trying to get through them all as fast as I can. Or not. Are you still there or are you dead? Uh-oh, I think I lost him. I'm going to pause for a moment because I don't hear him. I'll be right back. Oh, you're such an idiot. I just paused it, you stupid asshole.
I'm fine. I'm right here.
Well, say something when I say, are you there? So I don't have to pause the show.
I was saying, remember, go back to, way back in college, right? So when we were in college, when we had to hand in our stuff, it was on, board, paper, right?
Yeah.
So nowadays, kids have to hand in their papers with like a Word document, right?
Yep.
So what happens is like, you know, you just screwed off the entire thing
Yep.
and you didn't do anything right and you didn't write your paper. But you said, you know what, I sent this to you. I have a child screaming this.
I hear that. I can pause. Just say pause and I'll pause. No big deal. We have the magic of pause. I think he just dropped the microphone on the kid's head. Because once again, I don't hear him again. I don't know what he's doing over there. I'm pausing. Yeah, I'm definitely pausing. I don't know what just happened. We'll be right back. And we're back after that another commercial break.
So what I was saying is that, you know, college students right now, everything's electronic.
Yep.
So what happens when you're out drinking and your 12-page paper, just, you didn't do it? So what you can do is now you can purchase corrupted files.
Wait,
so think about it this way.
Whoa.
You say, you know, I didn't do my paper.
Why are they corrupted, though?
Because they say, you know, I sent you my paper, and then the teacher goes to open it, and it doesn't open. It's corrupted. It's damaged.
Oh,
so after purchasing the file name, like Mark's final paper, you know, whatever, you email to the professor saying, hey, here's my assignment, and it takes the professor hours or days to realize that your files is unfortunately corrupted.
Okay, back up. Just stop. Why can't I just send him a blank Word document with my name on the Word document with nothing in it?
Well, because this thing won't open. Like, you double click on it, and it just goes boop. Can't open.
Well, then why don't you just copy fucking gobbledygook into a document and send him that instead?
Well, see, most college students are not that smart. So for $5.95, on sale for $3.95 until June 30th, you can get it in a variety format. You can get Word Perfect.
Wait, it's already past June 30th. When did you get this story? It's already past June 30th.
Well, I told you I had to go back to some of these older stories.
Yeah,
but what a great idea, though.
No.
Oh yeah, here's that Photoshop file of my portfolio that I finished. You can't
totally
open it.
disagree. That's so ridiculous. I would do that in 3 seconds myself. It's a good idea, but
no,
I'm not
but
paying
you
somebody.
would. But think about all the people that we see on a daily basis. They have any idea? Like my nephew one time actually asked me to set up a website to basically take the information that he plagiarized and put it on this website so that he could try to trick his teacher into thinking that he got it from my website. And I said, all your teacher has to do is the Google search and she'll realize that it's not cash. And he's like, oh.
Yeah, there's way too many holes in this story.
He didn't know. He really didn't know how to make a fake paper.
Techie Girl nailed it. Why not just purchase the fucking paper with the real information and not bother with all that nonsense? Just purchase the fucking whatever you're trying to find. Go buy that. Like if it's a story on Egypt.
Good story. I really liked it.
That was ridiculous. You just lost like 5 points on that story. You were supposed to do
that
that
one first. I thought it was a good idea because I think that there's a lot of people that in the heat of the moment, if you're an entrepreneur, you make a website with this thing, in the heat of the moment, somebody's going to buy that for $5.95.
No, it's got to be more. There's got to be more. All right, I got some stories for you. I did this one for my own enjoyment because my dog is in this phase because we never got her fixed because I guess we're too cheap or whatever the case may be. But no, she's not fixed, and my wife wants puppies now, so apparently we're going to be mating the dog at some point. So regardless, when anybody walks in the house...
What are you talking about? You're like an insane lunatic. What are you talking about?
My dog humps your leg every time you walk in the house.
What are you talking about?
My dog will hump your leg every time you walk into the house. She likes to hump things.
Okay.
So this little product here, product of the week, is it's a doggy lover doll. So you buy this for your dog who has these humping urges, and instead of humping my leg, the dog will hump the doll. And it's got a silicone vagina.
So do you have to actually strap the doll to your leg?
No, you just put it on the ground. Look at the picture. The dog walks up to it and has relations with it. It's got
the dog has relations with your leg because you're new and you just come into the room.
Okay, but she still does it to me when I'm sitting there on the couch. She walks over and tries to do that once in a while. So you buy her this little rubber dog, and it's got
do you have to clean it off?
It's got an easy to clean reservoir. So yes, you
do. No. This story's over.
Isn't that great?
We're done. We're moving on.
Give me a story title, people, please. Before you give me a story title.
Not. No.
Come on.
No, we're not going to that. No.
You gotta wash it out, but it's easy to clean. It's not that bad.
Now, come on.
Put it in the dishwasher.
Oh.
You guys better fucking give me a show title for that.
That's disgusting.
Come on, that's good.
Come on.
Puppy lust.
Sharp
Puppy
pages.
love
Come on.
lust. I love that one. That's for my dog. Go
That's
ahead.
the worst. That I draw the line at that.
It's a real product.
I will bury dogs in my backyard all day long, but I'm not going to buy them something that they can spooge into.
It's great.
It's a dog wax sock.
Dog hump night.
Ugh,
Go ahead.
that's terrible.
You got a story back. It's red too. I don't know.
You were complaining the other day that your wife gives you this list of things to do. I can see
Clean
that
up
on the list. Clean out the love dog.
The love dog. There's the show title I'm looking for. The dog. The love dog.
Yeah, I gotta leave work early. I gotta clean out the love dog before the wife gets
I
home.
love it. The love dog. There you go. I was waiting for the show title. There it is. The love dog. Go ahead. It's your story. Love dog.
All right, so apparently I'm looking to circumvent everything in the world.
Did you say
And this one is
circumcised?
actually a fake receipt printing service.
Okay. You have the worst fake stories. I don't even know where you're getting these from.
The worst thing. But this site claims to basically allow you to print receipts for novelty use only. And if you actually look at them, the sites are pretty goddamn convincing. The process is simple. You pay a small fee using your credit card
All right.
and email the answer to a short questionnaire about the false receipt you want to design and print it for. And then within 24 hours, they'll send you a draft scan of the email with your fake store receipt. So, say for
I
example,
was going to
you're
say,
on a
what are we
trip.
using this for? Like, give me a scenario.
Okay, so maybe you're doing your taxes.
Oh my God,
And-
you're going to go to fucking jail so fast for this. I can already tell. When you say the word taxes and fake receipts, you're going to
say,
jail.
For example, you're doing your taxes,
Yeah.
and I don't know, you want to say that you built I don't know, an office,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So you make a bogus Home Depot receipt with a bunch of supplies equaling, say, $5,000.
All right.
You had to go to the site, and they basically make you a receipt with all that crap in there, and then you use that to be your backup to.
They put the logos and shit on there too, I bet.
I mean, if you look at the
Oh,
site, if you
no.
actually look at them, they're very convincing. They have an Apple Store one.
Let me see
They got
this.
one for Kroger.
Let me
There's a
see this.
McDonald's one, and I guess if you're on a business trip, you could actually
Oh my
make
God.
one to fake out that you ate dinner at McDonald's or
Look
something.
at the
I
Apple
don't know.
Store one. Oh my God.
It seems like a lot of work to get like $5 from your Happy Meal that you ate at lunch.
Wow. For novelty use only. Oh my God, you're going to jail so bad for that. Holy shit. Can you imagine sitting in a fucking jail cell and trying to
Like,
explain
what are
to
you
your...
in for? I made a fake receipt.
Can you imagine trying to explain to your cellmate why you're in there for that?
Like, could you like? They said this is for novelty use only. What? Like, I'm gonna joke around and give you a receipt for your birthday.
The best part is they actually print it on the thermal paper, so it's actually
Yeah.
a real thermal paper. Oh man, that's a brilliant
And
story.
they post 2 copies of the real receipt to your address, and you use them whatever purpose you choose. They don't ask questions. I could see you actually using this on taxes and saying you bought something.
All right, who's gonna go to jail first? Those people that are running that company, or the actual people that use the receipts? That's like a
Well,
fucking
you
arms
can
race.
Say, hey, I bought a computer this tax year, and
Oh
then
my
print a fake
God.
receipt for a computer that you don't
That's
own, and then say,
so
here's the receipt
bad.
that I have for this computer that doesn't exist.
That's so bad. That's so against the law in so many different ways. Holy shit. It's not worth it. People in the chat room, don't go do that. Don't do that. I have to guard against that. Just don't do that. Oh my God. Oh, that's a great story. That makes up for your last bullshit story about the fake papers and the Word documents. I don't know what that was all about. Here's a couple. I got so many fucking stories. I didn't know where to start. Here's one. I'm jumping through them randomly. It says
Purple balls equals scratchy sniff.
Mamas don't let your babies grow up to be Alex. And I picked this because my daughter's name is
Your
Alex.
daughter's name is Alex.
Yep. And it
Could
says
you just tell them what the spelling is, though?
Alix is my daughter's name. Not Alex or anything like that. My wife had to be difficult. So a new study reveals that babies given a certain bad boy name are more likely to end up in jail, especially after they do their little receipt trick from earlier. So what are these terrible life-ruining monikers? One of the names is Alec. I guess that could be Alex, though. I mean, she is, she's up there. She's on her way. Garland is a bad boy name. Ivan. Kareem, Luke, Malcolm, Tyrell, Walter, Ernest, and guess what our favorite name is that's on the bad boy list? You know what it is. What is it? I missed one. Are you still there? Anybody? I just lost him again. The biggest bad boy name, I'll continue without him. The biggest bad boy name on the list is Preston. What? I said, what was the biggest bad boy name?
That's old, though.
I know every fucking story we have is old. We haven't done a show in 3 weeks.
What did this have to do with what you were originally talking about?
Because it's the list of names that if your child grows up with one of these names, you're going to jail. And
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be Preston.
That's the funniest name on the list is Preston, which translates to our favorite person here in the chat room, 411, who's not here tonight. I'm not sure where he is, but his real name is Preston. So Preston's going to jail, and he can tell all the fucking TNT stories in jail he wants. So there you go.
Now I have I actually have the ad that Ellie actually applied for.
You can go ahead. She's working out. Well, you got to explain it. You have to explain it.
Ellie works.
You have to explain it.
It's a simple ad that she applied for. It says, "Is your mouth unemployed? We can give it a job." Put that out there.
Ouch. For the podcast listeners.
Did you hear about this? This actually happened a while ago.
Yep.
But because we haven't done a show in 3 weeks, did you hear about the guy that falls? He fell into a tank of chocolate.
I have this. That was the Willy Wonka story.
Yeah.
Where do I have that? Oh my God, that's like way back. I have that way back.
This is in June 6th.
Yep.
Way back then. But we haven't done a show, or July 6th, I'm sorry. We haven't done a show in that period of time. But this was a big deal. This is in Camden, New Jersey. Now, the interesting thing about Camden, New Jersey, it's right across the river from Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. You drive, and I have a funny story about Camden. They have a beautiful world-class aquarium, and we went to see some friends in Philadelphia. And he's like, "Oh, we're going to go over to Camden to go to the Camden Aquarium." So we go across the bridge. That's actually where Rutgers University is.
I have no chocolate songs. I'm going to play this one. That's all I got.
So we go across the bridge, and we see a fire in like this building.
Yep.
So I'm like, "Oh my God, there's a fire over there! Wow, look at that! The fire is blazing." We drive across the bridge, blah, 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 go to the aquarium. The aquarium is world class. Great time. We spent all day there.
Wait, does this have anything to do with the kid falling in the chocolate? Are we getting to that?
I'm going to tell you this. I'm
just not sure what to play here.
So we leave the aquarium. We leave and we drive out, and the fucking building is still on fire. The fire department will not go into Camden. It's so bad. It's so run down and awful across the river from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But anyhow, in Camden, New Jersey, police said a 29-year-old man died Wednesday morning after falling into a tank full of chocolate at Camden.
Back to chocolate.
Police were called to the warehouse and manufacturing facility on 700 block of North 36th Street around 10:45 a.m. Wednesday for a report of a man had fallen into hot chocolate.
Oh, man, can you imagine
not only did he fall into chocolate, but it was hot chocolate. Police said the man was standing over a vat of chocolate and was dumping chunks of chocolate in. When he fell in, at least 3 people turned the emergency shut off, but it was too late because one of the paddles had apparently knocked him out.
So let me get this straight. Let me stop the music. So not only did the guy die from boiling chocolate, he also got hit with a fucking paddle on top of all that.
Well, the paddle that mixes it.
So he died like twice, the worst 2 deaths ever.
Yeah.
In everybody's favorite fucking substance.
Now, here's the interesting thing. The chocolate was 120 degrees. The man had been in the melting pot for 10 minutes by the time the crews arrived.
How much was that? 100 and what?
120 degrees.
Wow, that is. I mean, our hot tub is 104, and that's pushing it.
The turnout gear of firefighters at the scene was covered in chocolate, as the clothes of the obviously distraught coworker was being consoled by an EMT. So, and if you see the pictures on this thing, there's just people with chocolate all over. I'm not looking.
It's like
you're sitting there. Oh, look, there's chocolate on my arm, and you want to lick it. And you're like, oh, there's a dead guy. There's a dead guy on my arm.
That's just an awful story, man. That just like totally brought the whole fucking show down. I mean, it's one thing to die, like maybe hitting the hot chocolate, but then hot chocolate.
Well, I have a story to bring your spirits back up.
Okay, please. I'm gonna give you one more.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead. That's just awful.
When you were a kid, what kind of things did you do for like we used to get wiffle ball bats, and we'd hollow them out and we would play with them with swords.
Yep.
Right. We would also make fake bows and arrows with like sticks and ropes and attack each other with them.
Okay.
But one of our most favorite things were getting very large cardboard tubes and fighting with them. Now there's a cardboard tube fighting league.
That's stupid.
So think about that. You had this tube. the tube of cardboard and you just beat the piss out of each other.
No.
Like swords and lightsabers and sticks and everything, but I would beat you to a bloody pulp with a piece of cardboard.
I thought that was a
There's
happy
an
story.
official league of people who fight with cardboard.
That's stupid. You're an idiot.
I'm going to hit you over the head with cardboard tomorrow.
Teenager falls into open manhole while texting. I know it's an old story, but again, we haven't been here for 3 weeks. I'm not going to explain that again. A 15-year-old girl from Staten Island, which is Sarazum's neighborhood, I believe, walked into an open manhole cover while texting. I mean, she lost a shoe in the sewer. Can you imagine? She fell 4 or 5 feet into an open manhole cover while walking and texting. She scraped up her back and shoulders, and there was chocolate at the bottom, and she actually... Never mind, that was a whole other story. So there's chocolate everywhere. Everywhere you look,
but, lucky for her, she was actually wearing some cardboard tubes, and she climbed out.
Are we ready for the backward stories now? Can we just move on to that? Before I pee my pants?
I got one more story that you can't do backwards. And this was a really interesting story.
Do that story, then I'm pausing because I got to pee myself silly, and then we'll do the backward stories.
So... I have never been to Pittsburgh. Have you ever been to Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh? No, I've never been to Pittsburgh. Never been there. No, never been there.
Well, Pittsburgh has been in the news mainly because Pittsburgh has won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then recently, Pittsburgh won the Stanley Cup Finals. So Pittsburgh's they call themselves the City of Champions. They won the Super Bowl. They won the Stanley Cup. Obviously, the baseball Pittsburgh's Pirates are not going to win the World Series.
That's right. So Justine lives in Pittsburgh.
It's a really tough
Justine
to say when you've had 4 glasses of wine. So the interesting thing about Pittsburgh is that they have this tower that actually sends Morse code out saying Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. It's typing out Pittsburgh in Morse code, right?
Yeah.
And there's actually a video of this skyscraper that actually is putting out Morse code. It's basically typing out the word Pittsburgh. So one day, a guy was out there looking at it, and he happened to be one of those ham radio Morse code geeks, and he found out that it was actually spelled wrong.
Okay.
It doesn't spell Pittsburgha, but it spells Pittsbkrrh.
Really? So somebody never spell checked that? How can you spell check it? Really?
I don't know. A former ham radio enthusiast, and I wish Rich was in here. Remember our good buddy Rich?
Yeah,
he's not in here. He's a ham radio guy.
All right.
I wish he was in there, but he would probably be able to verify that. But basically, because it actually does ham radio, he actually knew about Morse code and basically figured out the code, and he said it's actually spelled wrong.
Okay.
So all these years, this stupid thing's been sending out this Morse code incorrectly, spelling the frickin' city's name wrong.
But we all want to know, the biggest question here is, why are they sending this out of a tower in Morse code? That's the biggest question here. Why?
I can't answer that, but what I can tell you that their attempts to send this out has failed.
All right. I'm pausing. I'm going to the bathroom and other things, and we'll be right back. I wish I had a commercial to play.
What else? I can take a dump.
I'm going to dump. I'm going to, talk to the dog a little bit. I'll be back in a moment.
Sorry, Moth the Flame is not happy with this show.
Me either.
He wants her money back.
Whatever. Okay, I'll be right back. And we're back after that short intermission. So we're on to backward stories now. You want to explain what this is all about? This nonsense?
So what we do is we read a story.
Yeah.
And we read it backwards, and we try to get the gist of what the story actually was based upon the few clues that we got from reading the story backwards.
And we watch the chat room, and the chat room plays along too. So we actually, if somebody gets it, we call their name out and stuff. So you're always better at this. I have to warm up a little bit because it's hard for me to do this, especially after drinking a couple drinks. So you want to go first?
Well, I have 4 glasses of wine in me, so I'm going to be pretty awful.
All right. I think you should go first, though. This was your idea.
No, it's your turn.
You came up with this. It's your idea. All right, I'll do it. I got one. All right.
You want to do it?
I'll do the very first one.
You do the first one. Come
on. I got to open the whole story, though. That's the whole thing. Is you can't do it with just the headline. You have to have the whole story.
No, you have to have the whole story.
So do you want me to start with the headline or what?
If you read the first paragraph and then read the headline,
okay,
that's usually pretty good.
Here we go. And we're beginning right now. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Transformers in Prime Optimus and B Bumble heroes his like energy gain to attempt and in gasoline drinking caught was boy year old 14. That reporting is Daily Metropolitan China West based Sichuan the. Any ideas?
A boy tried to set fire to some Transformer guys, and it went awry.
Not correct. You're in the ballpark, but you're not. No, you're actually not anywhere near it. Moth the Flame. Oh yeah, see, Moth the Flame is pulling the old story bit because these are actually old stories. So, that's right. A boy was caught drinking gasoline, trying to be like the Optimus Prime Transformer for like 5 years.
Maybe Moth the Flame should drink some more.
So we got to pick newer stories, is what it is. Yeah, she's got to drink more and stop being so nasty. So that's how it works, though. That's the idea. We just have to do these with brand new stories, I think, because they're on top of
All right, I got one here.
All right, go ahead.
Seatback, the in left inadvertently he belongings personal sum returned to enough kind be sheed if owner to the ass too. Court district in arrange being after day next the back came lot parking employee Gazette Daily Taunton the daylight brought in car of stealing for week last arrested was say police who was Taunton man A.
Wow.
And the headline is possession his return to owner asks car stealing after man caught with police.
All right, they're saying you're reading too fast.
But that's the point.
All right, so you're. I got.
Yes, I read backwards at forward speed. I'm pretty good at reading backwards.
Someone stole a car. An employee. There was an employee parking spot that they stole a car from. But why? There must be more to this than that. A car or something. The chat room has no idea.
I am very good at reading backwards.
They have
that was
no
the
idea.
reason why we did this game.
No idea. Somebody stole a
You want
car.
me to read it again?
One more time slower, though.
Seatback, the in left inadvertently, he belongings personal sum returned to enough kind be sheed. If owner the ass too. Court district in arraign being after day next the back came. Lot parking employee Gazette Tally Taunton the out daylight brought in car stealing for week last arrested was say police who man Taunton A. Possessions his return to owner as car stealing after man caught.
Caught man, I have no idea. I have no idea. Caught man after something. They're taunting. There's taunting, some kind of taunting going on.
IRAI. They wanted anal sex.
There was some kind of taunting going on. I agree with that with Babel, but I have no idea.
You want to know what it is?
Yeah, go forwards. I have no idea.
All right, so the location is Taunton.
Oh, Taunton. I thought they were taunting somebody. All right, so there you go.
That's one of the reasons why I picked it. The place is Taunton,
all right.
And a Taunton man, the police who say was arrested last week for stealing a car in broad daylight out of the Taunton Daily Gazette employee parking lot, came back the next day after being arraigned in district court to ask the owner if she'd be kind enough to return some personal belongings he inadvertently left in the back seat.
A back seat. All right, now see.
So
now
he stole the car, went to jail or went to court, and said, "Hey, you know what? I didn't steal this car, but the crap that's in the back seat, can I have that back?"
It is like hearing Yoda talk. They say in the chat room, Techie Cow. It sounds like Yoda. It really does, the way you say it.
I think this is one of my very few skills is reading backwards.
You do fast. I can't read that fast, man. I don't know how you do that. I'll try. Here's my other one. I'm not putting the link in there until the story's over. So here we go. Here's mine. I got to take a deep breath, too. All right.
I tell you what, as much as we love the funny phone calls, this really excites me. I really
love this,
enjoy
too.
this.
It's fun. It is fun. All right, here we go. Said police attire swimming wearing while all business South Haven a rob to trying and car a taking after assault and carjacking with charged Ben has woman old year 24 a Mississippi South Haven.
Oh man,
what do you think?
That's tough. It's
what do you think?
That is really hard.
What do you think?
Does this contain cock? Only in your mouth. Damn, that's tough.
One more time.
So a girl in a bikini stole a car.
Yeah, I think these stories are like too old, is what it is.
Is that what it is?
South Haven, Mississippi, a 24-year-old woman has been charged with carjacking and assault after taking a car and trying to rob a South Haven business, all while wearing swimming attire. Please.
I got it.
There you did. You got
I got
it.
it. There you go.
There you go. It's 20 miles from Fireman 17 for a side note.
Fireman.
And here is the story, and there's the chick. I don't know why the fucking chick is running around with bikinis on, man. This chick's awful looking. She's so awful. Oh, my God.
I love her.
She's a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the backwards stories work. Sometimes you get them fast, and I don't know. Sometimes you don't. I don't know.
I'm surprised I got that. You want to do another one?
You win some, you lose some. Go ahead. I can do them all night long. I don't care. The chat room got that one. I think they know these stories, though. I think they're combing the stories first.
All right. Well, maybe.
They're getting them
Set
awful
police
fast.
groin the in him kicked and abdomen the in twice him punchy. Stated reports. Cheater explicative. A being of man. The accused Ferreira and argued coupled the. Stated reports. 3:30 p.m. about 4 known Av Cameron 920 at home. Her inside boyfriend old year 24 her found 23 Fiera Rachel reports police lacrosse to according masturbating and pornography watching him caught she after afternoon Tuesday boyfriend her stabbing of accused is woman lacrosse A porn watching after women lacrosse by stab man.
Wow. There's so much going on there. I heard abdomen, and there's kicked, and there's masturbation, and we have their ages. Hold on, let me see what the chat room has to say. Someone punched someone in the groin because he was cheating on someone with porn, from Metal Man. Someone was jacking off and watching porn, and then got kicked in the nuts.
That's very, very close.
Was there a stabbed in there? Was Malta Flame said there was a stabbed?
Girlfriend stabbed boyfriend for watching porn. Malta Flame got it right there.
Wow. Huh.
The headline gave it away. If you could follow the headline, man stabbed by a lacrosse woman after watching porn. A lacrosse woman is accused of stabbing her boyfriend Tuesday afternoon after she caught him watching pornography and masturbating, according to lacrosse police reports. Rachel Ferreira, 23, found her 24-year-old boyfriend inside her home at 920 Cameron Ave, number 4, around 3:30 p.m. Reports stated the couple argued and Ferreira accused the man of being expletive cheater. Reports stated she punched him twice in the abdomen and kicked him in the groin, police said.
Damn. Yeah, Rachel Babel heard Rachel masturbation. That's exactly what I heard. That's all I heard, too. That's
pretty
funny.
hot, Rachel.
Huh, that's a good
That's
one.
all I hear all day long.
That was a long one, too. I don't know. I don't think I have really any long ones like that.
Well, you had it. I'm trying to throw you off the chase. If I read the headline, you'd get it right away.
All right, let's see if I have any left I can do backwards. So a lot of these stories are so good, I don't want to do them backwards. All right, I'll try this one. This is a quick one. All right, Phi Y to allergic is he phobia strange some from suffered doesn't Miller but confused and dizzy sick him makes that hell living a is downtown trip a Miller Steve 4.
The man is allergic to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's kind of a that story's going around the channel, but never mind. I hate this stupid game. I'm never any good at anything.
You don't read it fast enough.
I know. I can't read fast. Go ahead. It's up to you.
All right, want me to do another one?
You get one more.
All right.
No, 7 more. Go ahead.
Allegations man's the validity the denying statement aid issued today. Company the negligent was soup the making an associated vendor any and jumper claim contends Core Supreme County Orange in suit has the man. Soup Onion French is his condom in a chewed that was claiming damages unspecified, seeking in a man Viejo Mission A.
All right. There was a condom found in French onion soup somewhere. That's all I got out of that. That has to be it. A used condom somehow in French onion soup. A chewed condom in French onion soup.
Oh, very good.
It's got to be. There's nothing else that could be. There's
That's
nothing.
Great.
Read
That's
it forwards.
Good. You got it.
Go forwards.
The Mission Viejo man is seeking unspecified damages, claiming that he chewed into a condom in his French onion soup. The man who has sued Orange County Superior Court contends claim jumper, that's the name of the restaurant, and any vendor associated in the making of soup was negligent. The company today issued a statement denying the validity of the man's allegations.
Oh my God, can you fucking imagine? And fucking French onion soup has all that cheese over the edge of it.
Yeah.
Blend right in. Oh my God, it gives me the fucking douche chills. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I got one for you. You're gonna love this one. Reservoir clean to easy and vagina silicone A with complete. I was trying to slip it past everybody. No, I couldn't do it.
Fucking dog. Dog humping thing.
It was the dog humper. Oh, the dog thing. I love that thing. That gave it away. The next word was doll lover doggy. The doggy lover doll. Fuck.
Good
All right,
job.
take one away. I'm sorry. I was trying to slip it through.
Great.
That's all I got. Oh, I got one. I think I got one. Let me see. Let me look at the whole story. I think I could do a whole paragraph in this one. Oh, it's not loading now. Oh wait, here it comes. All right. Oh, it's a fucking dig story. God damn it. We're running out of time now too. All right, 45 minutes. All right, I got one. Here we go. This is a 2-paragraph story. I'll do both paragraphs. All right, here we go. Bullet stray the by leg the in hit was she when Florida Tampa in bathroom hotel in a cubicle the in sitting was Bliss Jennifer, old year 53. Gun their dropped cubicle toilet. Next the in person when toilet on the on sitting while shot accidentally was America in woman A. I can't do it. What do you think?
Then then. So somebody got shot in the cubicle after somebody was taking a poo and shot something.
All right, in the cubicle? You going with that?
Yeah.
All right, here's the real story. A woman in America was accidentally shot while sitting on the toilet when the person in the next toilet cubicle dropped their gun. 53-year-old Jennifer Bliss was sitting in the cubicle in a hotel bathroom in Tampa, Florida, when she was hit in the leg by a stray bullet. There you go.
All right. So that's our backward story segment. It's time for some other stuff.
All right. Forward stories. Back to forwards.
Forward story.
We've got way too many stories.
13 most unfortunate personal names for their jobs.
All right. Go ahead. We got 15 minutes
left. From one of my most favorite websites. And I'm going to copy and paste the images.
15 minutes. Here we
copy
go.
Image location, pasted. And this guy apparently is a pole vaulter for China, and his name is Kim You Suck.
Oh, look at that guy. He looks like a karate master. That guy's good. That guy. Go ahead, next. Fire through.
And then there is the nice gentleman who is in the travel business.
He says not cool in the chat room.
Not cool. He's in the travel business, and his name is Chew Cock.
Let me see this one. Oh, no. Come on. Are these show titles? Is Chew Cock a show title? I like that. I'm using that. C-H-E-W-K. Okay, I'm using the show title. Keep going. Fire through.
And then you have, if you want to get a lawyer and you want her to be tough, you want, and, especially if you're doing divorce, you really want this lawyer for you. It's Sue Y.U. Right, Sue You.
Let's look at Sue You. Look at that. Where are you getting these fucking things from?
Now, I just want to let you know that if you ever have to get surgery, never go to this particular doctor because it's really a problem. His name is Ted Cadaver, General Surgery.
Oh, no.
You don't want to go there because
shit.
you know what's going to happen to you. You're going to be dead.
Colon cancer screening and surgery, gallbladder, hernia, and breast cancer surgery. What does this guy not do? And he does skin lesions, too. He does everything.
For cadavers, apparently.
Oh, shit.
And, and girls, if you ever feel uncomfortable and, and you're afraid that guys don't like you, you could always go to this doctor. His name is Dr. Melvin Boner.
Oh,
that's right,
no.
because you'll always have a boner with you. He's an endodontist, so he has a boner when he's working on your teeth.
Come on, it's got to be Bonner. Please tell me. It can't be Boner. You got to call. That's your fucking next number. That's your phone call right there.
Ass.
That's your fucking phone call right there.
And then you know what?
Dr. Boner.
This is the problem for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Or some of us. Actually, none of us. But this guy has a very specific practice that he does. His name is Dr. Alan Cockburn.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Dr. Alan G. Cockburn.
This doesn't look like a real guy. That's not real. Urology? Come on. That's not real. That totally is not real.
Now, this one I think is one of the best names. and I would really like to have
can't
this name.
believe
It's
that.
like if I was in a local area and you had a like a deli, right? I
Mhm.
want this guy to be my butcher. His name is the meat manager. His name is Brad Slaughter.
No.
He's the meat manager.
Oh no. It looks like Brad from Ustream, actually. If you look
It
at
does.
it, he does look like Brad. Hey, Brad from Ustream, if you're listening or watching, we found your picture right over. Look, it's right on the chicken too. It's right on top of the chicken.
That's right on top of the chicken. Now this has got to be one of the best phone calls. Like when you call to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a new mortgage. Yeah, I talked to an individual. His name was Carl fucking
Oh my God, that's it's for the podcast listeners. It's THOJNTXHEBVWG. That's the guy's name, and it's a picture in the newspaper. I'm looking right at it right now. It's amazing. Oh, that's good. Where'd you find these?
And then one of the best guys out there
Yeah.
for running for Senate and running for a lot of the things in your area is a good friend of mine. His name is Oliver Loser. That's right.
Let me
Working for
see.
you every single day, and I believe he's a
Oh,
winner.
that's got to be. You know damn well these guys pronounce it like Bonner and Lasser. It's not
Right.
loser. It's Lasser. Oliver Lasser.
Now, this is a really good one. This is like, and he looks like a news person. It's like, now back to Willie Stroker for all the news about the
Willie Stroker Judge. Look at
20th
that.
running of the Fag Parade.
Willie Stroker.
Now, my favorite name, and I wish I would change my name to this
Yeah.
because I think this is a fantastic name. The name is very simple, and it would really be a real happy name for most people. Is Mike Latoris.
Oh my God. Are you shitting me? Mike Litoris. Oh no. He's got
But
that's
not
got to be a
to be
fake name.
outdone. I don't want to be
No,
outdone
that's
because
a fake name. You know
back
damn
in
well.
the good old days, and I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember this back in the good old days of baseball when I actually copied baseball. I was a huge fan of the Tigers and the Tiger logos, and especially one Tiger player, Rusty Kuntz.
No.
Rusty Kuntz, a great
No, it's
ball player,
Kuntz.
Rusty
It has to be
Kuntz.
Kuntz. It's got to be Kuntz. Please. It's got to be Kuntz. Kuntz. Please tell me you have any more of these?
I have one more.
Oh my God, for God's sakes. Go ahead. You just burned off 15 minutes right there.
I'm trying to burn off.
Go ahead.
How about this, doctor? Dr. Robert G. Aycock, MD, plastic surgery. Robert G. Aycock. Plastic surgery.
Gaycock, MD. That wasn't the best one. Your best ones were earlier,
Wasn't
though. Yeah.
But those are some really unfortunate names based upon their.
I think that Mike Clitorius one, that's got to be it. You know
Mike
damn well that's a fake name.
Clitoris.
The guy's totally making
I
it up
would
on the
change my
spot.
name to that. That's the funniest freaking name.
You should use that as your phone call name.
Mike
you could-
Clitoris.
Yeah, if you can do that. But, it's fine. Mike Clitorius. That is good.
You know, when you're actually, there's a lot of funny names, and I think one of the, I always tell this story. When I was a kid, my aunt said, "Hey, I just want to let you know, I have a friend coming over, from high school. Her name is Franca, and like Franca, blah blah blah, whatever." She said she's really interesting. She actually married a guy named Mike Stein. Her name was Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I thought it was
Okay.
hilarious. To this day, it's the funniest name ever.
Whatever.
It happens.
Okay.
I saw a license.
There's the dead dog on the couch, by the way. I just switched video.
Okay.
Completely knocked out, unconscious.
Mike Latoris.
I got one for you, Dr. Seuss, and I'm sure you're going to want to meet this woman. This is the woman with the strongest vagina in the world. All right?
Thought I was Martha Plane.
No, that's besides her. This is actually, this chick's from Russian. She's 42 years old. I can't even say her name. It's Tatasha Katsinovikova, something like that.
Rucker.
She has set a new world record for vagina lifting, okay? And this is a real record. The Guinness Book was there on hand to witness Tatasha break the world record, listen to this, by lifting a 31-pound glass ball with her vagina. She did this. You can see there's a video right there of her doing it.
But
There's no buts. There's nothing to even answer there. She lifted a glass ball that's 31
what was that in
pounds.
the Guinness Book of what?
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records. She said after she had a child, her intimate muscles became unbelievably weak. I'm not sure who to keep track of that, I guess. I don't know. How do you keep track of that?
I'm moving to Russia.
I read books on Tao and
I'm moving to Russia tomorrow.
And learned that ancient women used to deal with this problem by using wooden balls. I looked around, saw a Murano glass ball, and inserted it into my vagina. It took me ages to get it out. I mean, this is a quote. I'm reading this from her. It's enough to exercise your vagina 5 minutes a day, ladies. In just 1 week, you'll be able to give yourself, your man, unforgettable pleasure in bed. I'm not sure why. Why is that pleasurable? What is she going to do with that thing? I mean, lift me off the bed?
Put you in the face?
I don't understand what possibly could come out of that. But there she is, the world's strongest vagina from Russia. There you go. With her desk, her lover's balls. She crushed her lover's balls with her death grip.
The funniest thing is, like, my son just snuck by.
Yeah.
Very quietly. And then opened up the refrigerator like I don't know you're opening up the refrigerator.
Does he want to meet the woman with the strongest vagina in the world? Because she's right there in the video. If you want to roll a video for him right now. Will Grant joins us for the very first time ever, I think.
Who?
Will Grant. Billy Grant.
Billy Grant.
Billy Grant. He can see the dead dog in all her glory right there on the couch. So there you go. There's my story. You gotta move it along here. We're down to what are we down to?
Done.
No, we got 4 minutes if you want.
We do?
Yeah, if you want. Otherwise, I can kill it right now. Your choice. You want to do one more? You can do one more.
No, we'll do one more.
All right. Go ahead.
I know you're thirsty.
Go ahead.
This poor child. We don't let him drink.
Yeah, I hear that.
One more story. I'm trying to figure out.
I got one if you don't. So let me know.
He's fighting me.
Go ahead.
Jesus. I need videos so you can see me.
It's only midnight. I mean, it's okay that the kids are still awake.
Yeah, I mean, it's only
it's fine.
midnight.
It's only
it's
midnight.
Fine.
It's good.
It's normal. It's totally normal. Did you hear about the Parent of the Year? It's
not you, that's for sure.
The Parent of the Year was recently arrested after dragging kid through a Verizon store.
Hey, I read this, but I did not read the whole story. What happened?
Well, here's an interesting thing. So this woman is arrested, right, for dragging her child through a Verizon store.
Hold on, drag her like by the arm or by the hair?
No, dragging. Apparently, not surprisingly, Melissa Catherine Smith Means of Alabama, of course, was arrested a few months ago for this incident at a Verizon store. Who knew somebody would have a camera in a cell phone store, right? Yeah. This is on Gizmodo. After being arrested, she told police, "My youngins love being dragged around on a leash." If you look at the picture, the kid is laying down with his legs out and his head
shit! I didn't see all that.
A store.
All right. Well, I don't know. In her defense, though, you know when kids do that, they like flop like a fish, like they don't want to be moved from somewhere.
This kid's dead.
Like my dog? Is it my dog flopping through the Verizon store?
And apparently there's a video of the entire thing on live.
I can't watch it.
She's just dragging him through the store. The kid just laying there. He's just dead.
Yeah, look at my dog in the video and then look at that picture. It looks exactly the same thing, except there's no leash on my dog. It's the same thing. It's funny.
And that was Ty Big Eye's story.
Metal Man says the kid deserves it. Did you watch the video yet? I didn't see the video, so I don't know. I can't comment on that until I see the video. But whatever. I'm bringing up the closing time song thing, whatever we do here. So
okay, he's positive. Goodbye.
Your kid stays up later than my wife. That's pretty fucking amazing.
He's normally in bed at 8 o'clock every night. Okay. Tonight just hates.
Do you drag him up to bed with the leash like that lady does?
I've given up.
What is the closing thing that we do here? I forget. You want to do it?
The Tuesday Night Tank Show is an alcohol-fueled show every Tuesday night, except for when we don't feel like doing it on Ustream.tv.
We're going to drag you fuckers right to the show with your leash, just like that lady did.
With your leash.
With that kid. Oh, God. We're shutting her down. Huh? You're in trouble. Everybody's getting in trouble.
Crank it up.
There we go. See you guys next week.
See you next week.
Love everybody. Thanks for coming. Trainwreck. We love you.
Keep it fun. Keep it recording.
And we're done.